Do that. Let's put some heal on you. Go. Oh, you're fast, aren't you? Whoa, wee, whoa, wee, wee, whoa, whoa, wee, wow, wee, whoa, wow. Bastila? Hearth? Frick. Am I supposed to find him here? Pretty childish if you think about it. Ooh. Oh shit, I wasn't prepared for this. One life support, please. Shield. Shield. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you not moving? Heal. Now fight.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
For the Jedi!
Wow!
I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No! The door's sealed. We can't get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
Good idea.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help
I
him.
know,
Not
that's
here.
why we have to
get
go
off the ship
now.
and find the star. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
Shut up! Stop talking! Let's go! Frick, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is where we... Okay, right here. His visor looks like it has little guns on it. Yeah, that's exactly why I put that on him. And here we go. We're all gonna talk about it. Ah, no. I have to fight stuff. No, I have to shoot them.
Incoming fighters!
Never liked this one. One. And then one last. There he is. Come on, closer. Come on, come on. There. Come on. Peek up, peek up. Come on. Come into my lane. I'm closer. That's it. Honestly, if they just shot me from underneath, I'm dead. If they had just, like, made movies out of this, I would watch the hell
Where's
out of it.
Bastila? What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malik. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Nah, Malik won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
We can't have Bastila unless we can find the Star Forge first.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malik said, or should I?
Hi guys, I'm gay. No, the other thing. All right, sorry. Okay. I'm Darth Revan. Hi. Let's go with number 1.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Karath told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Nah. I don't remember anything about being Revan, honestly.
And so the lies began. It was obvious you remembered something back there when Malik confronted you with the truth. Might have only been small pieces, but there was something there.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malik, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
But I'm not the Dark Lord anymore. I'm one of you.
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
Not the person who you were. Oh, thank you so much, Chewie. That's not Chewie. What's your name?
Big Z and I will stick by you. Through your
Zabaltar.
lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malik who gave the order to attack your people, Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
What say you? Not you, Julie. What do you? I'm just gonna ask these people, and I know they don't really. But Canderous, yeah, we talk a lot.
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays.
Oh, Canderous. Hey. HK47, what do you say?
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Uh-huh. What's wrong? What's happening? Do we need to fix your circuits again?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
Wow. What's that?
Observation. My homing system is a function of my assassination protocols, that which I told you had been deactivated. This system was not. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
That was me. That was me. This whole time, you would just come back to me. I knew it. You were always mine from the beginning. Oh, HK47. HK!
Affirmation. Correct, Master.
Baby!
Sith protocol
I knew you were the one!
knowledge be deleted
I
before
knew it was
assassination
you!
missions and restored upon return.
I knew!
I have returned to you, and my full
Oh.
functionality is now under your personal
Oh,
command.
HK!
Distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense, really.
Observation. Indeed.
Come
I
here,
do hope
come
we shall
here, I
have the
wanna
chance
hug
to engage
you.
in
Oh.
combat together again soon, Master.
Oh.
Wow. What are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malik himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
What about you, T3? Ah. That's
I knew the little
that's
guy
a
would
funny
come
joke.
through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Julie? What about you, Jolie?
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything? I'm not here to judge you. You'll do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
And Karth, will you stand with me against Malik?
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malik is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
I won't let you down, Karth. I promise.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
How do you think I feel?
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward. Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
Why can't he trust you? You've been buddies the whole time. I know. It's because he's been betrayed before. So I understand. It's too much of a correlation, honestly.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Never
You
mind.
got.
How come they didn't ask for Juhani's Juhani's input though? I've been very close to Juhani.
The one, the Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Revan, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The woman who saved me, who I have come to care for, could never go completely to the dark side.
I do not know who that Revan was. I am not her. I regret any of the harm I may have caused.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
You'll do fine, Juhani.
That is especially meaningful, coming from you. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
What about you, Karth, huh?
You got.
Don't have anything to say to me, but what about those words that you said to me? And you're just gonna ignore them? It's just a mission to you. This means more to me. Fuck you, Karth. I thought I meant more to you than just a part of your eyes. Oh.
Pengki, yun pati sa
Do you have any anything? Okay, we have 23,000. Okay, what do you have that I'm gonna probably buy? Nothing. Oh man, what's this? 212. That's nothing. That's not good enough. Hmm. Hmm. 6,000. I'm still reeling from that. 6,000. All right, so that's not gonna happen. There's nothing in there that I need. Ugh. We're going back to the car. We're going to Manon. No, wait. I want to go to Dantooine. I want Tandarus.
Yeah, what do you want?
Nothing.
You're...
I thought that you wanted to talk to me about
Statement.
something. I want to try restoring some of your memories.
Commentary. That is statement. My functionality. In time, my assassination protocol can be restored, and at that point I will once again endeavor to eliminate any meatbag opposition you may have. Statement.
So you belong to Revan originally.
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, don't you find it distressing?
Statement. Of course, Master. You are the one who created me, meatbag or no, and while you may not be all you once were, I am grateful for my existence.
So why all the meatbag references?
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous.
That's so
You
sweet.
changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
That's so sweet. Am I very much like Revan?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Improved. Okay. Do you know anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
What can you tell me about Malik?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
Oh, you're so fucking sweet. Okay. Alright, that will be all. Alright, let's go try and talk to Jolie, maybe. Wait. There we go.
Got something on your mind.
Why did you decide to come with us?
You got yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
You wanted to ride on my ship, and that's it? That's the reason why you wanted to come?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
No, seriously, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny. All of that. Breath like a bantha.
Is that his comment about my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vix was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Is that what you see around me, too? And that's goal number 3. And you traveled with this man?
I did. Just because someone has the Force swirling about them doesn't always mean they have a great destiny. But it doesn't hurt to check it out. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny.
Oh, it's going okay.
That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there supposed to be a hidden meaning to this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had,
Who's the robot? What do you mean?
We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh, yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened.
This one?
At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
Oh, that's Sensor Bot. Yeah. It's Buddy. His name is Buddy, but he's right now just Sensor Bot. He's supposed to just censor things that are on screen that I don't want to show. You know, stuff like that. Anyway. How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it.
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It's not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too, or those could have just been gurgling noises. No, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
How can you even be sure Andor was responsible?
What, are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Okay. I have to keep talking to you because I haven't had any dialogue with you for a while. Anything? No, you don't have anything. Alright. Let's move on. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Hi, Giska. T3 and 4. Nothing. Never mind. Juhani, we already had a heart-to-heart. Dalbar. Mission.
Hey there.
I wanted to talk to you about your brother.
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not gonna dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need?
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay. Hey there.
I wanted to talk about me being Revan.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
It doesn't bother you at all?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
But he destroyed Terrace because of me. What do you mean I'll end you, hun? What's wrong? Were you okay? You wanna talk about it? Oh, I get that you're joking, but I just wanted to make sure that you're okay, you know? I'm still evil.
Yes, what's... You got...
Alright, let's move on to Manon. Tatooine, Manon. We can't go to Dantooine, huh? That's Kashyyyk. Korriban. Manon it is. It's the only place left. Are we going to get attacked again? Oh, of course we are. Of course. Of course we are.
Incoming fighters!
That's one. There's 4 more. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Which one of you are going to peek first? You. Next. There. Ah. Sorry. Alright. Hey, Carth.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got...
Don't talk. Do you even like me anymore? Like an insecure girlfriend. Oh my god. Add and you. Add. Hey, you wanna talk?
Yes, what... You got...
No! I swear. Go back, go back. Oh, come on. Get it together. Yeah, you know what? Let's remove you. Let's add Jolie. Now let's see what Jolie is all about. Now let's see what kind of powers you have. What are your powers? There it is, powers. Okay, yeah. Yep. This seems right.
What?
Alright, get out of here. Yeah?
Ikukuno no ba
Something
mulira
so
jiku?
dark that I don't think you mean. Who are you?
Takum just tak miki grabel
I am a
mogo.
business.
Kachichu
I
ita
partly
bodunga.
deal in
Torno
rare-
bank.
Okay, yeah. You're with Exchange.
Ke puta.
No, we are not. We are the
Punanay
independent
chachu.
operator.
Sinba mula chi.
Traditionally, we have always done this
Pograshi
with
oniyong kompa
other
chin
or
tomo mo
yeah,
chuba.
yeah.
Loda dita kun. Ronda di hodonga kun.
Uh-huh. So why are you approaching me now?
Tag.
There were reports of the Ibn Hawk traveling to many
Sing
planets.
pala
We
chiska
wanted to know
mule
if you're
tunara
up
na
to,
nu prata tungkol kuyami jus chikata na patogaya.
yeah. Sources? What sources?
Shangji locha wana wama? Kavavol ba manaman atota. Hakiju krata bola shui tongatong. Jong kung no bunka mule ra kung tong haitwam jiji jom lumpa. Nita
Yep.
poe ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kun
Yep. How does this involve you?
tong abo.
Let me think.
Kava tolpa.
Just give it to me. I'll check it next time when I'm far back.
Witam borakatong. Mulira tong abo.
I already know who you're talking about. Now leave me. I have some Giska if you're interested. Oh, no, I cannot take those. There's no way you can convince you to take these Giska off my hand? Yeah. 100 credit? You want me to pay you? Let's go with number 2. Yeah. Did we buy anything? No, he just took it off my hand. So, yeah. I mean, it's not like I needed the money or anything, you know. I'm just, you know, a generous person. A generous person, what can I say? I'm not pissed. Not.
On it. Damn.
So that's not going to happen. I have to try and befriend the Swift. Could I just say, hey, I'm Darth Revan, and they would let me in? Could I just do that? I mean, it's like I'm playing both cards. Take my money and go. Huh?
Got something.
You never really actually said why you wanted to come with me.
No, I never did I?
You know, I don't have to take you with me. Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
Okay, no, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
You can do that on your own, really. But, I guess not.
There. Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
No, tell me more what...
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
I didn't bring you along for your... No. So you're along the kind of nervous.
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo!
Okay, Jolie. Okay.
Got some. Oh, I get it.
Yes, what's on your mind? Manon's a neutral world. They're the only source of Kotor, the healing fluid, and they use that to remain free from both the Republic and the Sith. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Okay, never mind.
You got it.
Jolie, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people.
Huh?
How did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Good.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I am aware of the Republic's indignation. However, witness reports clearly state your Republic soldiers were willing to engage in violence in the Sith case.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Sorry, I have to lower down the volume. Taunts and threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of the police. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and the Sith to be equally at fault for this breach. I should throw all parties involved into the Atu City jail. But since no Selkath were harmed in the conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits. Oh God. To both sides. The court is dismissed, though I warn you that further disbursements will not be permitted. Alright. We're supposed to be some guy. Sunray. Don't waste time on individuals. Do not involve legal jurisdictions. Do not disturb. Republic citizens are welcome on Manan, but official inquiry should go through the proper channels. Judge Shalkar can answer questions from officers and visitors during the normal hours. I am Judge Shalkar on behalf of the Kalkah government of Manan. My task today to answer the needs of the off-road of both the Republic and the if you have legitimate grievances with another party, then you should act. First, however, consult the Republic and proceed form of charges. Is there something you wish to bring to my attention? I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunray. That is acceptable. I believe in Manan legal tradition. The defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. This arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in the trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe there's no adequate.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You are now appointed arbiter of this case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded. Have been lured into something. Sunry was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead group of Alessa heroes. He has been charged with murder and being held in Atos prison due to his crippled status. Okay, witnesses claim to have been Alessa has been found dead of a blaster wound with an incriminating Republic medal cut in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It would be right to repeat all the information before trial starts. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against the Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may interview the judge, including myself, to get the different factors of the case. Since this is also your first case, you are an off-world, but I am compelled to add a good document here as my final missive. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Um, Something happened. There you go. Alright, so, you, Judge Coda. I am the. Oh my god. You know what? We're just gonna breeze through this. I'm not gonna talk. Just read the screen. Know that they're talking. Okay? Because I honestly cannot stand the way that they talk. It's so guttural and it's so scary. I just. Oh, they're freaky too. And they look so shiny. Like they're literally fish people. What do you think of Sun? Anything suspicious about this case? Republican the Sith Empire. Okay, so next is they do sound like they have bad breath, don't they? Well, he is a fish, so I think he has fish breath. I just can't handle. I can't talk to these. I just can't. I can't. Oh god.
Uh-huh.
He looks like a Power Ranger.
Yes?
I'm sick of hearing about Manon's neutrality. It sounds like a coward's excuse not to fight, if you ask me.
Manon should treat us Sith better. Their day of reckoning approaches. The Selkath have forgotten the lesson of Taurus. Perhaps we should remind them.
Okay. And last. So he's a cripple. The guy is a cripple, and it's unbelievable that he could kill somebody. Yeah, basically, like the Sunri is a cripple, and he basically killed somebody who is able, and yet she was also holding, like, it's also kind of, she was shot from behind, and they said that he was a noble warrior. Why would he shoot somebody from behind? It's really a lot of.
Oh, you're back. I probably should cut, but I don't really want to talk about. We Sith are interested in lots of stuff, but I don't really want to talk. Hey, barkeep, I sense I've offended my lady friend. Bring me another round so I can drown my sorrows in the sweet nectar of the Selkirk people.
I don't even know this person.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
What if I told you? What if I told you that I am Darth Revan?
You hiring for...
Neither.
Then why are you wasting my time? There's big...
Why don't you just hire me? I'll do whatever you want, baby. I'll do whatever you want, baby. So this is where they're holding Sun. So basically, wait. Actually, wait. I'll talk to the guard. But I want to talk to the accused. Let's let me talk to the accused. There you are.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Sunri. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the Cellcast seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Let's go over the evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic intelligence.
Oh, fuck.
We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us.
There
it was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
So that's the main evidence. Wait a minute. She was shot from behind. What about the blaster? We have the blaster? They probably do have the blaster. And they left behind the medal, so that's what they used to put him in the crime scene itself. And they did meet. You have to divulge that to the court. Let's go with number 2.
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened to
Selkath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with Offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with?
Again, I have to
I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
There's a few things that I want to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
I was expecting to stay all day because, well, you're stuck in there. They said that you left after the shots were fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Alright, so we can go to the scene of the crime itself. Talk to the people there. Find a way to join the embassy. To join the Sith again. I mean, can't I just say that I'm Revan? Right? Like, everybody knows. Let me in. Why is it so complicated? Alright, I'll be going now.
Very well. Once you've gotten it...
Alright, so we have to go and talk. It's on the other side of the... I'm going to get lost. Where is it? Here. I need to find a way to join the Sith. Alright. Where are my partners? Did they literally leave me behind? Or
What?
you guys are still at the fucking...
Yes?
What?
Wait for them. I think Take all me to They're here with me. Come on. We're gonna go up to another city. On the other side of this place. Only. Could I like disguise myself? You would think that there would be some way to disguise my face, like, oh yeah, I'm a. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not from the Republic. I'm so totally this. Like, just wear the mask, the friggin'.
Those Sith are always trying to goad us. Why don't the Selkath stop them?
How much for all this stuff, Tybark?
For the Sith, oh, we sell her.
Thanks, Tybark. Catch you next week.
It's so nice.
Now I gotta get back to my post at the Republic Embassy.
Break's almost over. Some med kit. And I'll sell you some batons, long sword, and some vibro blade, the vibro sword, and the original vibro sword, a short sword, I think I should have some blasters. Too many bowcasters. Aha. Thank you. So nothing is. This is the hotel? Yeah, this is the hotel.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running.
How could
he can't
run?
run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Could it have gone on after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
I could say it. You could testify it happened after he left.
No. No way I'm lying to the court. Just...
How about 200 credits?
That's a lot of money. Maybe I could do something for you then.
Thank you, buddy.
All right,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll tell the Cellcath that he left before the shot went off. But this is our little secret. If you try and turn me in for...
I guess this is what they call working the system. Not that I'm objecting. I just hope the Cellcath don't find out about it.
Now, was there anything...
What do you know about Sunry and Alessa?
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't
Wow.
take a genius to figure out what was
Damn,
going on.
Damn, Sunry? Okay. Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only two other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player.
No!
Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Okay, that's it. That's
Well,
all I need
okay.
to know for now. Alright. Okay. I basically just bribed the man, but okay. Firith Me, that's you! God, he's gonna ask me to play Pazak with him. I can't, I won't even fucking bother. Saving here.
You with the Cellcath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Alessa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Alessa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there
But did
isn't
it
any
sound
rule
like it,
against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Oh, well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Okay. I see you. How about I give you a 100? What do you say about that, huh, buddy? Yeah? You're gonna talk about me? Ooh. Hold on. I'm not moving. There we go. Sorry. So what did you see?
I didn't.
Fuck, okay.
Since you
100
put it
credits.
That way. Well, one time I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a dark Jedi. A lightsaber doesn't mean anything, but only Jedi or anybody trained under the Force are capable of using such a thing. So she was a dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with... Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
I'm not persuasive enough. I resorted all the way back to freaking...
What?
I'm resorting back to all my old shit. Bribing people. What's in here? Glupor! You were here with Selka? You have everything he knows. I want to know about the murder of Alessa. Glupor tell everything to Selka. Do you not know? Glupor has no reason to not to say. Glupor tell everything. Everything about murder. Everything about Sith. Ladies' room. Why were you at the hotel? Glupor staying at hotel. Glupor not very rich. Hotel too rich for Glupor to live at. But Glupor stayed for weeks. Okay. Live a better. Okay. What did you see? Glupor did not see murder. No. Did see the Republic lie. The cripple. Glupor see running away from the scene of the crime. Glupor see nothing else, nothing at all, especially not in Lady's room. Okay. What about Lady? What is Alessa's room? Glupor is curious. Just curious to see what had happened. Glupor had no reason to be in that room. No one paid Glupor to do it. Did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor? How could you say someone paid Glupor? Sith man came up to Glupor. After murder, after Selkath, before good money put metal in that Sith's hand. Glupor good. Glupor plant evidence and leave no trace. But Glupor not recognize Sith man anyway. Glupor not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkath. Not bothered to tell them. Will that the Sith man say he killed Glupor if Glupor is oh no. Glupor think he can't talk more. Glupor feels the need to lie down. Maybe just stay here. Okay. I didn't need to spend time. I didn't need to spend money on you. Wow. You should be able to go inside that room. Right?
On it. Damn.
Of course.
I'm here.
Move.
On it. Done.
There's nothing in here but a bed pack. Jolie, you know this guy, right? You know Sunri.
Got something on you.
Tell me about Sunri. How do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit?
That's why I'm
Just
asking.
because I haven't seen Sunri for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunri I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Alright. Could I at least go inside their room? Maybe look at the evidence? Is the body still there?
You were the one defending... It doesn't take a...
Alright.
Well...
I have to question Sunri about that. Mysterious man.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunri murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean? Why are you telling me this?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so, kinda.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
They just give it to me? Oh, wait, no. Why should I believe you?
Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Okay. Why is it right in front of the Republic Embassy, though? This is strange. I just noticed this now. This is the hotel, and the hotel's right in front of a Republic Embassy. That doesn't feel like... That's not a factor into this case. Let's just save. Let's go and visit the Republic Embassy, I guess. Roland Wan.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Why are your soldiers loading so much calcium?
Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
I'm on a mission of the Jedi Council. Maybe you can help me with it. Number 2.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I seek a Sarmak, the remnant of the ancient and forgotten race. So number 1.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Oh, of course. Let's go to number 2. But you know what? Let's go with number 1.
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Faraxan sharks.
What?
But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where's the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
If I were to get in there, I will kill everybody that's there. That's what happened in Taris. I'm not gonna stop it here. Go with number 1.
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
I don't want to interrogate the prisoners. So is there another way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
I'm not doing that. There's something else.
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I'll interrogate the prisoner. Why not?
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay. Oh wait, I also have to ask you something.
Have you managed to
I'm not.
time?
But I just want to ask. Oh, you can just come in here. Hello, everybody. I'll save here. We have to talk to that man. WWA.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
What did they do to him?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Yes.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
What do I have to work with?
What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch.
Catch?
Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
Is this like the pattern?
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
Not right.
No problem. He's not...
What if he's just a normal guy? What if he's just a normal guy?
So, he's a Sith, but it's... We're not sure exactly. If you can convince him to talk... Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most... He was with him? We What we... Because... Hey, you! Wake up!
What do you want?
Don't relax and not your defense.
You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic.
We're the only ones who will take you in now.
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
But they wouldn't, would they?
If you talk, you can make it worth your while.
Ha! Worth my while. The Sith don't pay very well, but they'd kill me.
I don't want to hurt you unless you make me.
Please. Please don't hurt me.
Let's try something.
What?
Tell me about your companion.
What? What companion?
Perhaps we could give you back to the Sith and we keep him.
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
Damn!
What?
We know about your companion.
What?
The
We don't really need you. Your companion will tell us what we need.
gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
He wouldn't talk. Or has he already? No.
If you don't tell us, he will suffer.
Nothing you...
Alright, let's try something else. Maybe we should do something about Tila.
Tila? How did you find out about her?
Well, talk. Something may happen to her. We could easily take... we could make life easy for us both. Here in the Republic. Let's go with number 2.
All right. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Okay. I'm going to delay it a bit. I'll check out what's in here.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
I don't understand anything. Let's go with number 1.
The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix.
I have
I've been
no
at this
idea
for
what
hours.
you're talking
I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Could you give me free stuff? Please, could you give me some, like, computer spikes if I do this? Oh, no. Decrypt Sith card. 1, 2, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 4. 3. 1, 2, 4, 7. 1, 2, 4, 7. 11, 16. 7. Wait. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 22. 1, 18. Three, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 18. Wait, fuck. 1, 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. And 32 times 2 is... Wait. 32 times 2... 64. Oh god. Wait. 16 divided by 8? No, divided by 2. 128 divided by 2. Yeah, 64. 2 divided by 4 is 2. God! This is different. This is too much now for me. 25. 4. 9. 8. Huh? Wait. 1 times... What's 32? That's 12, right? Frick, hold on. No, it's not 12. That's 124. 4, 2. Yeah, 124. 32. What's 32? What? 9 is 81. 64 is 8. 5 is 25. Is it 6? 6, 32. Yeah, 6 times 6 is 32. 9. 6, 9, 8, 5. Oh god, wait, what? This one's difficult. This is the part where it's kind of difficult. 9. 4, 9. 4, 9, 8, 5, 6. I don't. This one's hard. Oh god. I don't. The Garth make. This one is new to me. I don't know this. I'm going to guess. I'll hazard a guess. Let's do that one again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh, could I just tell him? Yeah, I got it. Fuck, I forgot what was the next one. One 11 minus 11 is 5. 6, 16 plus 6 Go to 120. This one was back to 18. No, it's not. Four. 2. 25. Okay. Oh, this is the part where I don't get this one. 10 1 0 8 3 32 5 128. Go with 5. Okay, log off. Just tell the guy I know what the answer is. Hey, yo, dude, I know what the answer is.
Can I help you with that? The Sith encryption, we've managed to decode them. If you think, can I help you? Okay.
This was not necessary. Absolutely not necessary. I just wanted to see what kind of decryption that I needed to do. And this is the part where it's restricted access. Okay. Understandable. Moving on. We have to... Okay, so... Go east. Alright, let's move on. I should have just paid the guy. That was my fault. My fault on my part. Should have paid the person. The droid shop. Let me save it here.
I know you. You're the arbiter in the murder trial. Elasa was a friend of mine. If there's any justice in the galaxy, they'll feed Sunray to the Phyrexians. Shouldn't you be preparing for the trial? What are you doing here?
I have a few, questions.
You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like.
Do you know anything about the Sunray case?
I know he'd already be tried, convicted, and executed if the Selkath knew anything about justice. But the fish people are as weak as the Republic when it comes to such matters. Is there anything else?
Why is the Republic hiring so many, mercenaries?
Who knows? Some scheming plot, no doubt. Hopefully the Selkath uncover it and ban the Republic from the planet. Is there anything else?
Why have the Sith taken such interest in Selkath youth?
I haven't the faintest clue as to what you're talking about. Is there anything else?
4.
I haven't the faintest clue. Is there...
I said 4, not 3.
Go.
One
I
more
know.
question.
Shouldn't...
I have the business with the Sith.
Ha! We know who we have business with. If you don't know how to get in, then we don't want anything to...
I know the passcode.
Oh, really? You mean someone like you actually has some real purpose inside? Well then, what is it?
Theta and Alpha.
Yes, well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
Alright. Yeah.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I know the passcode. I mean, we do have higher authority, really.
Your passcode is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. Commander Gran, report... You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification...
What? Sound the...